All right, man. Ryan Garcia is back at Canelo neck. You better protect your neck. I smoke on the mic like smoking Joe Frazier, the Hellraiser. Shout out to Wu Tang, one of the greatest songs of all time, especially independent songs. But hey, so for the most part, Ryan Garcia back on Canelo neck for ducking Benavidez. Now I remember he did an article on Boxing Scene saying that Canelo need to fight Benavidez for the sport of boxing, and he should fight. Um, and he should fight, David Benavidez. Now, let's go to what Ryan Garcia is saying now, and you could tell there's some bad blood between him and Canelo Alvarez still because he wouldn't spoke out about Canelo Alvarez. He got mad when Canelo started going to the media about him and his lack of focus in training camp. Uh, so he said Ryan Garcia when asked if you would have ducked, would have ducked if he would have ducked David Benavidez, excuse me, if Canelo would duck David Benavidez, and let me read this. Canelo asked if Canelo would have ducked David Benavidez if that fight never happens. I don't really understand it. Like, they could ask that better. I don't want to shoot shots at anybody right now. Would I have already fought Benavidez? Yes, but that's his own business. Yes, I would have already fought Benavidez if I was him. So there you go. You know, somebody said fight scorecard say same kid who Canelo kicked out of his gym for lack of discipline. But even though you got to drag him in the ring, and my TV voice kicking and screaming versus, um, Lord Devin Haney, as Church will call him. Uh, even though you got to drag him in the ring, kicking and screaming, he fought Devin Haney. And according to a lot of y'all, he fought the face of boxing with Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was at a disadvantage, you know what I'm saying? He was at a disadvantage. So you can't say Canelo ever been at a disadvantage other than when he fought for Floyd, and that was for racks on top of on racks on racks on racks. Remember that song? Yeah, that was for racks on racks on racks. So y'all really can't say that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia making it happen. Let's keep it a thou while. Ryan Garcia making it happen. Ryan Garcia is making it happen. So he fighting the guys that y'all want to see him fight. You know what I'm saying? When has Canelo did that for y'all? The WBC pretty much forced him to fight. They pretty much forced him to fight. What's the dude's name? Uh, 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 to get Triple G. They forced him to fight Triple G. So, at the end of the day, so be it. But he said he would have fought him. Now, some people in here will call horse shit, and I'm not against you. I ain't saying that it ain't horse shit. What I will say is, hey, he's starting to put his money where his mouth is. If he make it to the ring versus versus Devin Haney and Tank, I mean, there you have it. Any with a disadvantage versus Tank, but we know he did it for the money. So he, at the end of the day, he's staying at Canelo neck. He's staying at Canelo neck. He ain't playing no bullshit games with Canelo. And we all know, just like Fight Scorecard said in the comment section, this got to do with Canelo speaking on him not being disciplined to the public. But him breaking camp, leaving camp, going to do what the hell he want to do in camp. A lot of people not gonna like that. A lot of people not gonna like that. And he ain't disciplined. Making all these babies and all that. How you got time? How you got time to make all them babies? Come on. Let's keep it real. How you got time to make all them babies? If you focus and discipline. If you focus and discipline like you supposed to be focused and discipline. So of course he not focused and disciplined in the way he should be. You got to understand he can't balance. You can't balance, messing with these women out here and then, balance, and trying to be a world champion. Trust me. You see dudes, on their way up to being world champion. You don't see them really starting families like that, bro. These dudes being entrenched. These dudes being entrenched in war, bro. Let's keep it real. These dudes being entrenched in war. They be suited and booted. They be suited and booted, bro. So your focus is being an influencer. Your focus is out here chasing these hoes. Your focus, is everything outside of boxing. Of course, he was never a world champion. How could he be? Your focus everywhere but the gym. You know what I'm saying? Your focus everywhere but the gym. You know? Excuse me. But yeah, it's focus everywhere but the gym. You know? You know? But but uh but at the end of the day, uh I don't think a lot of people, probably everything you say now that questions another fighter, question a person, even though if it's validity to it, it's hatred. It's hatred. Oh, nigga hate, man. He hating. And that's what they gonna say. Well, Ryan was in the gym, but he should fight him. So, everybody should be in unison. But it ain't, whatever, wherever the hole is in the message, that's what people gonna expose it at. And if you don't want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez, of course you're gonna say, "Oh man, Ryan Garcia don't count." You're gonna discredit anybody that's pushing to see that fight. And you got Andre Ward pushing. You got Mike Tyson questioning his heart. Now you got Ryan Garcia. You know, and everybody know. Canelo's a nitpicker. Everybody know. He don't want to fight Benavidez. He didn't want to fight him. He wouldn't have been undisputed if Benavidez lost his belt. He go around here like Teofimo Lopez, fake undisputed. And I want to see these people keep applying their pressure. Robert Garcia came out and say he think it's Canelo's pride. No, it ain't his pride. That nigga scared, nigga. Ain't no pride, bro. If you the face of boxing, you supposed to take on tough opponents. Not every time out. I agree with Andre Ward. No, you gotta have your little small, victories here. I don't have no problem with that. But you avoiding all the tough opposition and stealing money from the sport, to me, that's is weak as hell. It's super weak, you know. But people gonna let them get away with it. As much as they talk about the casual fan in boxing, capping for PBC, game banging from Top Rank, game banging for the zone match room. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too many people that try to play right down the middle. I don't like none of them. You know what I'm saying? As much as they promotional game banging, you got the Mexican fans, the casual Mexican fans be capping for Canelo Alvarez. They capping for Canelo Alvarez. So I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, um, but Ryan Garcia is 100% right. He need to step up to the plate, you know, and fight Canelo Alvarez and fight David Benavidez. If not, get the hell out the way. And the messed up thing about it is, what's the messed up thing about it is this. He holding up the division from them dudes getting belts. But then you got people saying, well, Canelo Crawford holding up a division, from Boots and them. Like, fuck out of here, man. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.